Hello, my name is Mark Boney. Today's date is June 23rd, 2024. It is FTH 223, week 5, final assignment. We're going to go over the SAR B6, and things I've learned, the health of the gun, and possible modifications. First of all, the pistol is locked to the rear, free and clear of ammo, visually, physically, nothing in the feed mag. I do have a magazine with 3 dummy rounds. With the overall health, you want to check the crown of the barrel. If you'd lock the slide back, you could notice anything with this barrel at that point. But to check for like bulges or dents in the barrel, you have to take the slide off to get to that part. You want to check the sights, make sure there's no damage to them. They're not broken. If the marks are clear, you want to check that. You want to check to make sure that everything is tight. You want to make sure that the slide locks and releases and fires. You want to check the safety. Make sure that it won't engage with the safety on. Double action works as well. You want to check out the frame. Make sure that that's in good condition. You can check out the chamber and the feed ramp. You can see it down in there, probably not on the video. What you can also do for the health is to run it through a function check. Make sure the magazine doesn't fall out. Drop the slide. Make sure it feeds in chambers and locks. A dummy round is in there. Then you can do the firing. You can check the extraction, ejection. There's the one. The reset, fire. Check the double action. You can check all that stuff, make sure that all functions properly before the customer leaves the shop for the day. That way anything that's damaged on the frame, on the slide, on the barrel, recoil guide rod, spring, anything wrong with the magazines if they bring them in with the gun, check all that stuff out, make sure it's in good condition, or notify them, write it down, document it, whatever's wrong. Things I learned in this course would be the history. I have enjoyed learning the history on the revolver, the striker fire, and the hem fire platforms. Like for instance, with the hammer fire, they date back to the early 1400s. Different types of coatings, Cerakote, polymers, bluing and browning. Of course, those are early on. Just all the different types of coatings, how to care for them, how they're actually applied. Different types of measurement tools other than just calipers or micrometers. They also taught us a lot about depth gauges, pin protrusion gauges, or whatnot. Compensators, different types, different ways of mounting them to the firearm, the pros and cons. I'm not a fan of them, especially the one that they sent us. Extractor, ejector, tuning, that you want an upward and out ejection of the spent case away from the operator's face. So they say about a 45-degree angle is right about perfect almost. You will, depending on wind or whatnot, still have the chance of having something actually come back to you, but that 45-degree angle gives it a good angle to throw it away from you. Slides, cutouts, or whatnot to reduce the weight of the slide, and for different applications as far as like compensators, reduced recoil springs or anything like that. Ported barrels, on how those help with the operation of the firearm, how they affect the firearm and that stuff. How to access schematics, good sites to go to, and how you can look up individual parts from a schematic, and then blueprints of the firearm on being able to see an actual blueprint and showing the measurements of different parts in the gun, and being able to kind of understand it better than I have in the past. I have understood blueprints. I've never actually looked at them like they had us do for this course. As far as modifications to this RB6, I really don't have any that I'm planning on doing, simply because I don't have a mill, so I won't do serrations on the front. I've seen people say that they like to have those there. I haven't had a problem being able to grab back here to do what I need to for the slide. If I do go that route, yeah, it's going to cost me at minimum $60 an hour to have a gunsmith do that. Maybe replacing some springs. If I was to do that, it'd be the cost of the spring, and I've seen one kit for this actual pistol for like $12 for all the different springs. So for me to do it, it's going to cost me like $15 for the parts to have them shipped, and then my time probably be about an hour to do that. But if I was to do any work for anybody, if I had a milling machine and knew more about how to do it, I'd be charging about $60 an hour just for the shop time, and then any other like materials or whatnot. Anything that doesn't require machining would probably be charged about $40 an hour for shop time. I'd probably also charge for the price of the part with maybe a little bit of a markup, but not much. To that, maybe like 10% or whatnot. So that's what I have for that, and that's the price that I have are from other gunsmiths that are not really close to me, but kind of within an hour's drive. So that's where I'm basing my pricing off of. So that will conclude this this video for this course. Thank you.